I'm back. This time I'm going to tell you a story. It's a true story. Well, they're all true stories. About how I popped the big question. Michele and I had been going out for about a year. Yeah, 10 months. 10 or 11 months. And I decided that she was the one. And so I ordered her ring. Now I decided a few months earlier, and so I talked her in. She was going to BYU. So I talked her into giving her a friendship ring. It was a little birthstone ring with a flower around it. And it's quite innocent, but my main objective in that friendship ring was to get her ring size. And so she took the friendship ring and she wore it to BYU. And then in October of 1969, I went to, as I said, October 4th. So this coming Saturday is our 45th anniversary of that, the big day that we got engaged. Anyway, I decided that I was going to go pop the question while she was at BYU. And so I decided the perfect excuse was we were going to go to conference. Never been to conference in my life. But I found a couple other people that were actually a couple. They were actually engaged. They got engaged a couple months before us. And so they wanted to go to conference. I think we had a bulletin board or something like that. And so I tracked them down so we could kind of split the gas. And this couple, I'm going to try to find their picture. Don't remember what their name is, but I'll try to find their picture. I know I have a picture of them. And we drove all the way from Southern California to Provo, probably on a Friday. Yeah, guaranteed it was Friday. So it must have been the 3rd of October. And drove all the way there, and I lined up someplace to stay. I don't remember where it was. Michele and I met, and we had a date. I don't know where we went. But we did meet, and then she went to the dorm, and I went to this place to stay. And we decided the next day to make a day of it on a Saturday and just to see the sights. So we went traveling all around, and I eventually found a place. I saw it on a sign. It said Bridal Veil Falls. And I thought, this is perfect. The perfect spot to ask her to marry me. And so we drove up Provo Canyon, I think it is. Followed it up the road, and we looked at Provo, at the Bridal Veil Falls. I didn't ask her right at the falls. It was kind of a lot of people around and all kinds of commotion. I said, let's drive up the road and see what's up there. Maybe there's a place we can walk. And so we went up in just a little ways, and there was a picnic area. I think it was a picnic area. It might have been a campsite. They had picnic tables and that kind of stuff. It doesn't exist anymore. They had a big flood about 10 years ago, so all that's gone. Bridal Veil Falls is still there. Anyway, we went up to this spot, and I had the ring in my pocket. And after a little while, I finally got up the nerve, and I actually got down on one knee, very traditional. And I don't remember my exact words, but eventually I asked her to marry me. And I opened the box, and there was the ring. And this time she didn't hum-ha around. All the other times, you know, the trying to get her to go on a date. She hum-hawed. Trying to get her to marry me at Knott's Berry Farm. She hum-hawed around. But this time she didn't. She said yes. And that was, like I said, 45 years ago. Tomorrow for me. I hope you enjoyed this story. But that's how it all started.
Someday I'm gonna write the story of my life. I'll tell about the night we met and how my heart can't forget the way you smiled at me.